Dear students, welcome to DBMS online lectures. Today we will discuss about unit number 3, Introduction to SQL, in which we will discuss about the DML commands. So my today's lectures objectives are study about various DML commands like insert command, update command and delete command. So what is DML command? So DML is stand for data manipulation language, and DML commands are a set of SQL commands which are used to insert, update and delete all the data available in your database. There are various type of DML commands. First is insert command, and it is used to insert a record in a table. Update command, it is used to update available data in the table. Delete command, it is used to delete all or specific records from the table. And lock command, it is used to lock the table data. So first we will discuss about the insert command. So insert command is used to insert a records in a table. So syntax for insert command is insert into write your table name. Particular columns we have to pass, column 1, 2 up to n number of columns available in a table. Then after we are inserting values, for that we are using keyword values. In the bracket, number of values we have to pass according to the columns. Or we can also write it as a insert into table name. Here we are skipping all the column name. Directly we are passing the values. So in the bracket, we have to pass number of values according to the columns. For example, insert into student. Here student is my table name, in which I'm having a 2 columns, roll number and name. We are passing a values. So first value is for roll number column, first column, and second value is for second column, name. Here name is contained varchar 2 type of data. So that's why we are passing this data within a single quotation. Or skip the column names. So insert into table name student, directly pass the values. First value is stand for first column name. Second value is stand for second column name. Now we will see this practically. So first check for the table. If suppose we are working with account table. So account table is available or not. We are checking for that. Yes, it is available. So I'm having a account table in which I'm having a 3 columns: account number, balance and B name. So account number column contain data type character, balance column contain data type number, and B name column contain data type varchar 2. Now I want to insert records in account table. For that we have to use insert command. So insert into table name. Here my table name is account. So insert into table name. Now we are passing a values, multiple value we are passing. So values keyword. In the bracket, first column account number, data type is character. So we have to write the data within a single quotation. So account number like A01. This is the first value for first column, comma. Second column is balance, having data type number. So no quotations are required. Directly we have to pass numeric value, 5000, comma. Third column is B name, having data type is varchar 2. So quotations are required. Here suppose I'm passing values VVN. Bracket close, 3 columns, 3 values. Bracket close, semicolon, enter. So one row created. Similarly, we have to insert number of data. If suppose we want to insert 5 records, then we have to use 5 times insert command. Account values A02, comma, numeric value, no quotation. String type of value with the quotation. Semicolon, pass, press the enter key. So one row created is our output. So here I have inserted 2 records using insert command. Now next command is update command. So update command is used to change or modify data of a table. It is used to update all the rows from the table, selected rows from the table. If suppose we want to update all the rows from the table, at that time no need to pass any condition. But if suppose we want to update selected records from the table, at that time compulsory we have to pass the condition. So there are two syntax. First syntax is without condition. Second syntax is with the condition. So first syntax, update table name, set. Here we are setting a new value for particular column. So use set keyword. So update table name, set column name 1 is equal to set new value, comma. At the same time, we are updating more than one columns also. So comma, column name 2 is equal to assign new values and put the semicolon. So this syntax is without condition. So no need to pass condition over here. Second syntax, update table name, set first column is equal to new value, comma, second column is equal to new value. Here we are using condition. So pass your condition using where clause. Where condition, put the semicolon. Now example, update account, update table name. My table name is account. So update account, set B name is equal to Ahmedabad. So wherever I am using Abad string, so I have to use Ahmedabad whole spelling instead of Abad. So set B name is equal to Ahmedabad whole spelling is my new value for B name. So set B name is equal to Ahmedabad, where B name is equal to Abad is my old value. So in my account table, all the rows having Abad value is become a Ahmedabad. We will see it practically. Update. First, we are updating all the values Ahmedabad. Update table name, account, set keyword we are using for setting a new value for column, set B name is equal to new value we have to pass. My new value is Ahmedabad. Where B name is equal to Abad. So wherever B name is equal to Abad, my value will be changed into the Ahmedabad. So one row is updated because I'm having 2 records only, in which first record is for VVN branch and second record is for A bath branch. So we want to perform updation only on A bath branch. So one row updated. Now check. Select star from table name. We are selecting all the rows from the account table. So here A01 5000 VVN, A02 6000 Ahmedabad. Now it is Ahmedabad. Now next command is delete command. So delete command is used to delete a particular data from the table. It is used to delete all the rows from the table or selected rows from the table. That means we have to apply delete command by two ways, with the condition, without condition. So first syntax, delete from table name. Second, delete from table name where condition, with the condition. For example, first example is delete from account. It means all the rows deleted from the account table, because here we are not using any condition. Second, delete from account where account number is equal to A01. Here we are using condition. So only account number 1 A01 is deleted. Now check it practically. So this is my account table in which I'm having two columns. Now I want to delete account number A01. So delete from account. Delete from account. Now I'm passing a condition where account number is equal to, this is varchar, two type of character type of value, so I have to write it within a single quotation, A01. Enter. So one row deleted because A01 having only one row. So one row is deleted. Now check. Select star from account. So I'm having only one records A02 because A01 is deleted now. If suppose I'm right ki delete from account, then all the records are deleted like this. Delete from account. Here I'm not passing any condition. I want to delete all the records, all the rows from the account table. So one row deleted because I'm having only one record. So one row is deleted. Now check. Select star from account. So no rows selected because all the rows are deleted. So this is all about delete command. Now difference between delete and truncate command. So delete command is type of DML command, while truncate command is type of DDL command. So a delete command is falls into the DML category and truncate command is falls into the DDL type of category. Now delete command is used to delete specified rows also. We can delete all the rows using delete command, as well as we can delete a specific rows, one or more rows with the condition. While in the case of truncate, compulsory we have to delete all the rows from the table. So whenever we are using truncate command, at that time all the rows from the tables are deleted. In delete command, we are using where clause to pass the condition, while we are not passing any condition in truncate command. So there are no use of where clause. Delete command is comparatively slower than the truncate command, whereas truncate command is faster than the delete command. In delete command, we can also roll back our data, but in truncate command, we can't perform any rollback operations. So these all are the difference between delete and truncate command. Thank you so much.